Let n be any rational number and x be any real number such that the absolute value of x is less than 1. Then 1 plus x raised to the power n is equal to 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 times x squared divided by 2 factorial plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 all over 3 factorial multiplied by x cubed and so on. This expression is called the General Binomial Theorem, and it is applicable to all rational numbers. What this means is that whenever the power of a binomial is a fraction or a negative number, then the expansion is done with this formula. Now let's take examples. Expand the following up to the term in x to the power 4. The first one is 1 plus x to the power minus 1. Second, 2 minus x to the power minus 1. And the third one, 1 plus 3x to the power half. So we are going to start with the first one. One plus x raised to the power minus 1. Here, n is equal to minus 1. So the expansion will be 1 plus x to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 x squared over 2 factorial plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 over 3 factorial times x cubed and so on. So we will replace n with minus 1. So this is equal to 1 plus minus 1 times x plus minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 x squared over 2 factorial plus minus 1 times minus 1 minus 1 into minus 1 minus 2 multiplied by x to the third power all divided by 3 factorial plus, this is a plus the fourth term minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 into minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 all divided by 4 factorial times x to the fourth power and so on. So this is going to be equal to 1 minus x plus 2 over 2 factorial times x squared plus minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 over 3 factorial times x cubed plus the last term is minus 1 into minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 over 4 factorial times x to the power 4. So this is equal to 1 minus x. Here, this cancels. We are left with plus x squared minus this will cancel. We have minus x to the third power plus x to the power 4 and so on. So this is the expansion of 1 plus x to power minus 1. Okay, that's all for the first one. Then we go to the second one now. II is the expansion of 2 minus x to the power minus 1. Here, we are going to rewrite this binomial so that it looks like 1 plus x to the power n. We can write it as 2 minus x raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power minus 1 into 1 minus x over 2 raised to the power minus 1. And this is equal to, here we can write this 2 to the power minus 1 as 1 over 2 into 1 minus x over 2 raised to the power minus 1. So we are going to expand this and then multiply the result by half. Here, n is equal to minus 1. X is equivalent to minus x over 2. So we'll start the expansion. Half into 1 minus x over 2 raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 plus n times x plus n into n minus 1 x squared over 2 factorial plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 over 3 factorial times x cubed and so on. So this is going to be equal to half into 1 plus n is minus 1. So we write minus 1 times x. X is minus x over 2. So instead of writing x, we are going to write minus x over 2. Plus the next term is minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 all over 2 factorial times minus x over 2 raised to the power 2 plus the third term. The third term will be minus 1 multiplied by -1 into -1 - 2 all over 3 factorial times -x over 2 raised to power 3 plus the fourth term. The fourth term will be equal to, I'm going to continue here, plus the fourth term -1 into -1 - 1 into -1 - 2 into -1 - 3 all divided by 4 factorial into -x over 2 all raised to power 4. So this is equal to half into 1 plus x over 2 plus 2 over 2 factorial into x squared over 4 plus -3 into 2 all over 3 factorial into -x cubed over 8 plus four into 3 times 2 times 1 all over 4 factorial x to power 4 over 16 and so on. So this is going to give us equal to 1 over 2 into 1 plus x over 2 plus x squared over 4. This will cancel. Plus this will also cancel. We'll be left with minus and minus will be plus. We'll be left with x cubed over 8 plus 4 factorial. We'll cancel this. X to power 4 over 16. So this is the result of the expansion of 2 minus x raised to power -1. Now we will go to the third one. That is number I. We have 1 plus 3x raised to power half. In this case, n is equal to half and x is equivalent to 3x. So the expansion will be 1 plus 3x to power half is equal to 1 plus n times x plus n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial multiplied by x squared plus n into n minus 1, n minus 2 over 3 factorial times x cubed and so on. So if we substitute the values, we will have 1 plus n is half. So here we have half times x is equivalent to 3x. So we'll have 3x here plus half into half minus 1 divided by 2 factorial times 3x squared plus the next term is the third one. Oh no, sorry, not the third one. We have half into half minus 1 into half minus 2 divided by 3 factorial multiplied by 3x all raised to power 3. Then the last term is half into half minus 1 into half minus 2 into half minus 3 divided by 4 factorial times 3x to the power 4. So we will have equal to 1 plus 3 over 2x plus, here we have half times half minus 1 is minus half divided by 2 factorial 3x squared gives us 9x squared plus next term is half into minus half. Half minus 2 is minus 3 over 2 divided by 3 factorial multiplied by 3x to the power 3 is 27x cubed plus the last term is we have half into minus half minus 3 over 2 minus 5 over 2 all divided by 4 factorial multiplied by 3x to the power 4 gives us 81x to the power 4. So we'll simplify further to obtain 1 plus 3 over 2x. Here we have minus half multiplied by half gives minus 1 over 4. And that will be 1 over 4 times 2 is 8. 1 over 8. Here we have 9, so this is 9. 9 over 8 x squared plus here we have minus times minus is a plus. The denominators will give us 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. 8 is on the denominator, on the numerator, sorry, up here we have 8, we have 3 over 8 times 27x cubed, 3 over 8 times 27x cubed. 3 factorial is 6, so we have 6 down here. Then we have minus on this side. On this side we have minus 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 gives me 16. That's 2 raised to the power 4. 16. So I have 15 over 16 times 4 factorial is 24 multiplied by 81 x to the power 4. So some terms are going to cancel out. Here, 3 will cancel itself to give us 1. We'll cancel 6 to give 2. So here, 3 here is 5. 3 here is 8. So we'll be left with 1 plus 3 over 2x minus 9 over 8 x squared plus 27 over 16, 8 by 2, 16 x cubed minus here 5 times 81 will be equal to 405. 16 times 8 is 128. X to the power 4. Okay, so this is the result of the expansion of 1 plus 3x all raised to the power half. I hope you understood what we did so far. Alright, please, if you have found value in this video, don't hesitate to click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Please turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified of our uploads. Thank you.